For generations, the legend of Bigfoot has haunted the forests of North America. Most of us dismiss it instantly. After all, how could an 8-foot primate hide in the modern world? With drones, satellites, and millions of hikers, surely we would have found something by now, right? But what if we were wrong about how much land is truly unexplored? And what if the idea of a large, elusive primate surviving undetected isn't as far-fetched as it sounds? In this episode, we're taking a look at the science, the geography, and a surprising real-world example of a mystery primate that remained hidden until the early 2000s. In 2004, researchers made a discovery that shocked the primatology world. Deep in the Congo Basin, in an area locals called the Forbidden Forest, scientists confirmed the existence of the billy ape, a massive, human-sized chimpanzee that walked upright, hunted in organized groups, and was rumored to even kill leopards. For many decades, Western scientists considered the billy ape as a myth. Stories from locals were brushed off as superstition or exaggeration. But the truth was simple. The billy ape lived in roughly 15 million acres of dense, uninhabited Congolese forest, an area so vast and so difficult to navigate that it effectively hid an entire population of giant primates well into the 21st century. We assume humans are everywhere. We feel overcrowded because cities pack thousands of people into each square mile. But step outside those urban bubbles, and the world looks very different. Across the United States, the average population density is just 94 people per square mile, and most of that is concentrated in metropolitan areas. In the rest of the country, huge regions contain fewer than 5 people per square mile, and many remote areas see zero human presence for months at a time. In other words, we're not nearly as everywhere as we think. And here in Maine, we're covered with 90% forest. There are parts of Maine that people haven't even walked in before. And here's where things get interesting. Scientists discovered the billy ape living in a forest about 15 million acres in size. Now compare that to North America. The United States alone contains 747 million acres of undeveloped forest. And in rugged, inaccessible terrain, 742 million acres of mountains, and you get nearly 1.5 billion acres of land where humans rarely set foot. That means the US contains almost 100 times more suitable territory than the habitat where the billy ape lived hidden until 2004. And here's another surprising fact. At least 20 US states each have more forest acreage than the entire billy ape habitat. Think about that for a moment. If a population of large, upright walking primates could remain undocumented in 15 million acres, why is it impossible to imagine a similar species avoiding us in 1.5 billion acres? Space is not the limiting factor. Far from it. Large primates don't need perfect conditions to thrive. They need cover, food, and distance from humans, three things North America has in abundance. Most wildlife, bears, mountain lions, moose, are spotted rarely despite numbering in the hundreds of thousands. A solitary, nocturnal, intelligent primate would be ever harder to find. The majority of forested land in the U.S. is unmonitored. Trail cameras cover only a tiny percentage. Satellite imaging can't see under thick canopy. Entire species of animals, including giant ones, are still being discovered globally each year. And biological feasibility, also not a problem. We already have primates like gorillas, orangutans, and the billy ape capable of immense strength, complex behavior, and stealth that rivals any predator. Nothing in biology forbids a massive primate from existing here. So what does this all mean? It means the idea of Bigfoot isn't crushed by science. It's supported by it. The discovery of the billy ape proved that large primates can live out of sight for generations. America's immense wilderness shows that the land exists for a similar creature to survive undisturbed. And our own flawed perception of human dominance hides just how empty most of the continent really is. This doesn't prove Bigfoot is real, but it proves that Bigfoot could be real. And sometimes that possibility is all it takes for a mystery to stay alive. Until the day we have absolute proof, the forests will keep their secrets. And maybe, just maybe, one of those secrets is still walking among the trees.